Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here, coming at you with another episode of the blind playthrough of Nioh. In the last mission, we finished up on this Isle of Demons quest, which was the very first, very first actual level of the game. And then we were left at this screen, which pretty much gives us the option to go into the main mission. It also gave us the option to go into a couple of Twilight missions, but those have changed since last time. So, kind of seems like Twilight missions change, I don't want to say on a daily basis, but these two were definitely not here last time. And also, I don't have access to any of these Twilight missions because we haven't finished some mission or something. Like, in order for me to go here, it tells me I have to complete Deep in the Shadows, which we haven't done. But the next mission that I want to do is I want to check out the submission Death to Bandits, because I want to see what side quests look like in Nioh. And before we go there, let's visit the blacksmith. So we also have 6,000 Amrita, which will allow us to level up quite a bit. But Dojo allows you to play the more advanced tutorial missions if you want to do that. But Torrygate, the online mode, storehouse to go to our storage, but I want to go to blacksmith. Irashai! Welcome. You don't look like you are from around here. My name is Tome. Tome? Tomo? I don't know how to... Tome seems kind of weird. Anyway, she said that she is tending all of the blacksmiths, so basically she is our blacksmith. Let's go ahead and check out her dialogue. Hey, tell me a story from beyond the seas. I want to know more. Okay, so these are all tutorial stuff. I might look into this maybe off camera, but I want to speak to Tome. Come back anytime. It can get boring waiting for customers by myself, so I'll make sure to stock plenty of useful things to tempt you. You must have traveled a great distance to come here. Perhaps you should stock up on supplies. Seems like some vendor stuff. Are you looking for anything in particular? Hopefully we have what you need. I've got what you need! Feel free to take your time. My dream is to become a master swordsmith just like he was. Your father? Feel free to ask me anything about smithing. Let me know if I can help you with it. Okay, looks like she's just got a bunch of vendor dialogue. So, we can forge, we can soul match, which increases the level of our equipment, refashion, reforge, improve the special effects of equipment, and disassemble. So, I believe you handed over smithing text. Okay. Looks like we got some new stuff. Onryoki Kabuto. Oh, this is from the boss that we just killed. We can create a piece of armor out of that. Although we are missing materials, it seems like. Yeah, we're definitely missing some materials, but we do have the Demon's Horn. We can also do the Inmo Hemna Kabuto, which is the helmet that we already have, as well as the Ogress Mask. Then we have Archer Garb Hat. I remember this Archer stuff from the beta. Increases bow damage mostly. Brawler's Armor, M, Kabuto, damage reduction. Also, I was thinking while, in between this session and last that I should try and go for heavy armor, because the axe, so many stats on the axe kind of benefit from the same stuff that you would get from, oh, interesting. I can craft stuff. You can craft these amulets, but I don't want to do that. But as I was saying, the stats on the axe basically benefit a lot from heavy armor, and I've been considering going the heavy armor route. I'm just concerned about how much that's going to limit my movement, because I kind of feel like maybe heavy armor is more about blocking and taking hits, and I almost feel like when you're playing Nioh, if you're taking a hit, you're doing something wrong, I kind of feel like. So I don't know how I feel about heavy armor, but I'm probably going to try it out throughout today's episode, so we'll see how that works out. Anyway, we're going to level this up. Speaking of stamina, ours is looking pretty darn low. I'm going to go with another spirit, because I like getting the passive bonuses from my little spirit dude. Stamina affects life and how much weight you can carry. Weapons many affected. Cannons, it's just stamina also increases our damage, so I kind of want to go with that stamina. And that's probably what we're going to level up for now. Oh yeah, I forgot to check on something, which was, can we buy that, can we buy the book to... Yeah, we can. Book of Reincarnation, 10,000, which is going to... If it follows suit with the beta, once you buy it for the first time, it's going to increase to 30,000. So you want to be very careful when you do use it. Now, the other thing that I want to take into consideration is that... so there's 3 things you can do with gear that you're not using. You can sell it for gold. You can sell it for Amrita, which you might also get stuff like what's the healing item called? I forget. Anyway, you can get the healing item as well as a couple of other stuff if you do it at a shrine. Or you can break it down for materials. Now, I kind of feel like I can farm for gold and Amrita in a level. I just go through a level, kill a bunch of people, get a bunch of gold and Amrita. Whereas materials, I kind of feel like disassembling for materials seems to be the best course of action. So what we're going to do is, before we start today's episode, we're going to go ahead through our equipment, see if we have the very best stuff possible equipped. Which it kind of seems like we do. Let me just see. We have... I wish there... Okay, sort by level right now. Okay, this is good. So everything's sorted by level. So I'm going to leave these 2 weapons, which seem to be the best things we have. Now let's check out some armor. Now the problem with armor is that I'm considering going the heavy route. So do I want to break down my medium armor and go straight in the plate? Maybe I'll leave the best set of medium armor up while I upgrade everything else to heavy. Although, heavy is not necessarily the best from what we have right now. Well, it kind of just gives us tons of armor. So, yeah, we're going to go full heavy for me to see if I can get used to playing like this. And we're going to break down every other piece of gear because, I mean, this is just gear that we've gotten, like, early on. I'm not sure how good it's going to be anyway. Okay, this is looking pretty decent. Now, these things confuse the crap out of me because, like, there's so much stats on it, and I kind of just feel like you can totally lose yourself trying to figure out which one of these is the best. So right here we got luck plus 28, protection versus fire versus yokai realm, living weapon duration, and human item drop rate. Is there a way to, like, compare? I mean, we can only really... Let's do L3. L3 goes to the item box. Now, I want to... This Dancer's Fan is what we have right now. Luck plus 10, shortest recovery time. I kind of feel like this is we're past that. So I'm going to replace the Dancer's Fan with that fan right there. And then accessory 2, we got elemental damage reduction while guarding 50%, received firearms damage 13%, yokai realm. I feel like some of these are probably better like this. This gives me a lot more things. Yeah, I'm getting this. And I'm breaking everything else. There, I've decided. I don't want to spend too much time, you know, min-maxing every little piece of gear, so we're going to start breaking stuff now. Tashigama. Oh, I forgot to optimize my... Forgot to check on my ranged weapons. Oh, we got like a beast matchlock. Give me that. And then here I want to put a bow. Although I'll be honest, as soon as I get the cannon... I'm not sure I'm going to be using that bow anymore. How do these scale? These scale with skill, dexterity, and body, whereas the longbow is heart, skill, and dexterity. So yes, I want to use these because I'm going to be having some body for sure. Not going to have a lot of skill though, most likely. I will have a lot of heart though. I don't know. It's basically, am I going to have more body or more heart? And I think that more body with the type of build that we're working on is probably going to be true. So once I get the cannon's going to replace the bow. Right now we're going to focus mainly on keeping damage up, so just straight up damage. Now we're going to go to blacksmith, break down everything else. Now I know that we can mark like everything, right? Check all. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. I like it. Basically, if you check all, it checks everything that is not equipped and makes it a lot easier for you to just break everything down. Wait a minute. 121. How much damage is on ours? I'm confused. Our bandit axe is 118. What am I doing? Sorry for this rocky start, but it's like, am I doing something wrong? Because like my bandit axe is 121. No, it's 118. There's 121 here, and it seems to pretty much increase on everything. Oh, it's because of the familiarity. This one's got 171 attack. This one's got 171 as well. So it's the same attack. This one has... I'm getting confused. Strong attack, keyboard reduction, break, parry. I don't think there's much of a difference. I'm gonna break everything. Okay. Blacksmith, disassemble. And check all. Disassemble all. You have reacher? Yes. See ya. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. Now here, I'm gonna check everything, but... No. How do I uncheck? There. But the medium piece of armor, and then we're going to break everything. And now here, it's going to be the same thing. Except we're going to save this one, right? No, this one's not good enough. It's going to be this one. Check everything. Uncheck this one. Break. And now check everything. Uncheck this one. Break. Check everything. Uncheck. This light is almost better, so I might want to keep this one instead. Now let's keep the light one instead. And finally, the feet. We're just going to break everything regardless. That pretty much leaves us with the readiness to get into the next level. Hopefully this kind of stuff becomes a little bit faster in between missions. Why do I still have a quest at the starting point? This is weird for me. Is it because I haven't been... No, I think it's because we haven't been to the dojo. Yeah. It's because we have more things to do in the dojo, but I don't feel like doing tutorials right now. And death to bandits. Hattori Hanzo. I believed the bandits hired by those foreign merchants were defeated, but it seems I was wrong. Some still remain at large, terrorizing the villagers. William, you are skilled at slaying demons. Will you now turn your skills to the service of your fellow man? These remnants are but a motley rabble. Strike down their leader, and the rest will surely lose their will to fight. And now I go into the mission, and it's like, their leader, Tachibana Munesije. And I was like, why? Kuroshima is a tiny island off the coast of Usuke in Kyushi's Bungo province. There is little in the way of usable land, with coastline rapidly given way to cliffs and mountains. Clinging to its edge is the smallest of fishing villages, its residents eking out subsistence, farming on plots carved out from the hills. Their frugal lives stand in stark contrast to the village elder, whose opulent mansion perches atop the island's tallest peak, strangely oversized for the island. Isn't this the same thing that I read last mission? I think it might have been. Oh. Is this the same level? Seems like it's the same level, but with different layouts. Alrighty. Let's pray at the shrine. We're good. So, let's start by checking out what happens here. I like that also the time of day changes. So basically this enables them to kind of use... Wow. Globku is over here. He's level 16. Fell to his death. Wow, looks like a lot of people died in here. A lot of friggin' people died up in here. Jesus. I mean, I guess I could do something special and fight Globku, which for those of you who don't know, Globku, very good friend of mine. He manages the channel Magical New, as well as he is one of the founders of another Portuguese project of mine, Consolamos. So Globku looks like he's using some ninjutsu, some bombs, and duels. Okay. He's using heavy armor, huh? That's very uncharacteristic of Globku. Oh, damn that bomb, though. Oh, God! Globku, why? Why, Globku? was pretty close. That was pretty damn close. Glovku almost had me right there. I'm gonna go ahead and pray. I just wanted to fight Glovku because, again, he's a friend of mine, so that'd be kind of neat. But okay, takes care of that. Let's now check out what is that Oni that is over there. And I'm probably gonna pull the Oni all the way back because I don't want to fight him in here. Oh crap, it's Axe Guy. Okay. Axe Guy Oni. Oni or Yokai? I'm getting confused because, like, I thought this game was referring to these things as yokai, and then Hattori Hanzo comes on and says, "You're pretty good at slaying Oni," and I'm like, I'm confused now. Very confused. What the hell? Give me an attack, give me an opening. Or just butcher me, I guess. I guess you can do that. See, this is why I kind of feel like heavy armor feels a little bit pointless in Nioh. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because the armor that I have is not that good yet. But I kind of feel like I probably might have had a better chance of beating this guy if I had... Oh god, that hurt so much. Jesus! Then again, I probably would not survive that hit. It's just a pain in the ass to fight in this particular spot. And he kind of hesitates before he moves out. Okay, we're gonna fully bring you out here. Come on. Come on out. That's a good boy. Come on. Here you go. Damn it. And we killed him. We killed him real good. And now we're going to move on with our lives. What else is in here? Nothing? So I just came here, killed this yokai, and I get nothing other than all of these revenants. Game tube spielt. Okay. I'm going to start skipping revenants because otherwise we're going to be spending a lot of time fighting them. Even the dev ones, like if there are some funny ones that I then look up and I find out, oh, there's some really interesting dev revenants that people should check out, I might then come back to these levels and check them out, but for now, we're going to be focusing on progression. Yeah! Archer, huh? Bastard, that was fast. Cannot carry any more arrows. Fair enough. Nothing in here. I'm beginning to wonder just how important it is for me to investigate every little nook and cranny of this game, because I seem to be getting mostly random loot throughout most of this. So I kind of feel like maybe focusing on the boss fights and on progression might be the way to play this. More so than trying to investigate every little nook and cranny, if that makes any sense. Today I'm going to try and get better at blocking as well, which is something I don't think we've blocked a single attack this whole playthrough yet. Can we open this? No, we're not going to be opening this. Very well. I just wanted to check out all of the paths. Okay, now let's move forward. Pretty much killed everybody in here. I seem to remember there was a treasure item on the actual level back here, but not this time. There's a dude back there. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Hello. Good job. Good job, me. Did a real good job right there. Turning back and throwing myself into that water was completely and utterly intentional, I promise you. Okay, so I still want to go there, though, and check out what's happening there, but we'll have to take care of these dudes if I want to do that. Did I aggro the archer all the way from back there? Yeah, I did. Messed up my final key pulse. Alrighty then, I'll take... Whoops. Orokudama. See what I mean? Like, I come all the way back here for this piece of loot, and I get a grenade, of which I'm already filled up in the inventory, so... Makes me wonder if it's not more about just kind of progressing through. And the only reason to go visit the Nook and Crannies is to find more of the little dudes that I forget their names. Kodamas? Kasamas? What the hell is that? Whoa! Nobody here. Why is the village still on fire? I thought I saved you people. Didn't I come through here and basically slaughtered everybody already? Sacred water. Drink some mizu. Okay, looks like this exit is closed, so I just have to kind of kill the people that are around here. Spies, Kurisagama. Okay, there's two dudes in there, and there's a dude in there. Hey, bro. Crap, I messed up. I messed up real bad. You messed up, peeps. I'm gonna say that it's not my fault, even though it is. Who did we aggro? Because I know that I heard an additional one before I threw my rock. Okay, so the samurai we threw the rock to is right there. Where's the other one? I'm gonna throw another rock at him and just get him. Oops. Mistakes were made. Okay, now who was the person that I aggroed when I got near here? 'Cause I know I aggroed someone. Whoa! I just heard an arrow being fired and I don't know from where. So we can't go through the back there. So basically I have to go forward. I'm gonna try and aggro somebody. It's like there's nobody in here. check out the backside. Whoa. Ha, it was you. That was pretty risky, just jumping down here. There's a dude back there, and there's a couple more in here. I'm gonna have to fight those two. Okay. Took care of those pretty promptly. Now we can move forward. Let me check out what's on this corner, though. Oh, nothing? Okay. Hey, at least the water's put out like we did last time. Oh, damn, there was a corpse back there. I want to pick up whatever that thing has. Even though I kind of feel like it's probably not going to be that big of a deal. Oh, elixir. Thank you. Oh yeah, we still have the Kodama blessing for the elixirs, which we might want to change to get more weapons, but getting elixirs I kind of feel like is the best way to progress through a level. So if you want to stick to progression, basically filling yourself up on elixirs is my recommended way to go. I'm gonna try to sneak up behind this building. Why, hi there. How are you doing, sir? Redstone times 1. Okay, there's still one dude back there, though. Ah, there he is. Hello. How are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna bash this. Whetstone. I seem to remember whetstones were used to, like, repair pieces of gear, which was something that was really boring about the first beta, dealing with friggin' item durability. Did not care for that at all. Anyway, I feel like popping this dude in the face for no real reason other than just, like, I kind of felt like popping him in the face. So I did. Bloody Grave. Ghost Stone. What else do we have here? Let's check out this little corner. Nobody's in here. Whoa! We aggroed somebody and I don't know from where. I count one guy. And nobody else. Okay. Bro? Want some? Yeah. Kind of felt like doing that trick. I hadn't done that one just yet. That's a nifty little finisher that we got the skill from in one of the episodes, and I just never used that skill. Which basically is the finisher for your low stance combos on the axe, which if you break their guard in the final hit, or if you can break their guard in a final hit of a combo with a heavy attack, you can do that little throwing thing, which is kind of neat. Kind of a neat animation. Can I open the door from here, maybe? Potentially? Guess not. That makes this kind of awkward. But he seems to be invincible, so it doesn't really matter. We could pop this guy in the face, and it's probably a better use of our time. But I know! I was gonna try to throw him, but he kept blocking, so it didn't happen. Gotta say, I love the way this scenery looks. I mean, it looks kind of repetitive, very orange, but it shows you that the game can do, you know, more than just dark and gloomy colors. Which it's obviously that it can, but I just like the way it looks like this with the sun in the background and stuff. I think the game looks gorgeous, and it almost makes you feel like you're on a different level, even though it's the same, but... How many ammo do I have? I don't have that many. I should probably use some bow and arrow. It's kind of felt like popping. Sometimes I just feel like popping random dudes in the face. That sounded really bad, actually. Bang! Helmet off. Heyo, how you doing? Oh, he seems upset. Whoops. Went too deep, went too deep. Get thrown up against the wall, Sonny Jim. Dude was like wielding a spear, yet he dropped a katana. Which means that enemies don't necessarily drop the weapons that they're wielding. However, archers do tend to drop arrows. So if you're looking to farm arrows, archers, usually the way to go. What is this? I don't think I came here in the actual level. Yeah, there's this whole thing back here that we didn't explore when we came through the actual thing. Ah, now this is most likely Nishin Hiro no Shin. This is probably a Bev Revenant, although I could be wrong. Okay, we got another dude in there. 12 arrows? Might as well spend a couple of these. This guy's gonna pop in one go. Gotta give it to them, like, you guys will notice that if you can't hit someone, the thing will not turn, it will turn different colors, right? So it's white, you can't hit them. And that's extremely useful, like when you're shooting behind a pillar like this, because a lot of times in games like Souls, even though I don't want to bring up this comparison of, is this like Dark Souls, I don't want to talk about that, but like in those games, sometimes you'll be like, oh, it looks like you can hit them, and then the stuff just gets stuck in geometry. With this system, where you actually see whether or not you can hit an enemy, it's very useful for you not to get cheated out of ammunition by geometry. And I kind of feel like it's particularly important for Nioh because you can only carry very limited amounts of ammunition at a time, so... is there something in here? We got some enemies in here. I wonder if they're like the final bit. Either way, I'm gonna pop this guy. Straight up, arrow to the face. See ya! And the samurai that's sitting next to him, he's not gonna enjoy that one bit. Look at him, he's so frustrated, he's already like knocking things down inside the house. But you want to come outside? You want to step outside? No? Not really? I'm here. Let's go. Dude is seriously upset. He can't even control his anger. It's probably gonna kill me, because I don't think I fought one of these with duels. Maybe I have, but... Yeah, see, I'm not familiar with the moveset, but it also deals less damage than I expected. I thought it was on low stance. Ah! I missed it! I want to do the finisher again. It's quite enough out of you. I love doing this finisher. It's so much fun. Okay. Now that we've got that, what else is in here? What else is in this place? Jumonji Spear. We barely use the spear, by the way, because I'm still focusing a lot on really learning the axe. And I don't know... I mean, I know that certain situations are probably going to require different weapons. Oh, there's actually a dude in here. I could barely see him. Hello. I messed up. This is bad. as I was saying, I kind of feel like each weapon has their time and place, but at the same time, I also feel like you could probably go through the whole game with just one weapon. But I get why they have this whole dual weapon system, and right now, since I'm still starting off, I'm not particularly bored with the axe. I'm still discovering combos and, you know, messing around with stuff and going through the skills. But if there's one thing that happened to me in games like this, is a lot of times I just kind of feel like swapping weapons, and I get bored of using the same weapon over and over. So having a dual weapon system is very good for adding variety. Oh, this combo is so much fun. And again! I gotta stop spamming that, otherwise people are gonna say, oh, it's just like when you were just using heavy attacks, man. Something else that I gotta say is, like, I've become maybe a little bit too sensitive to criticism in comments, because I've been addressing it way too much. And I need to stop that. Receive the title Stealthy One. Okay. No, stop. Still landed that plunging. Still thinking about how I actually feel about these side quests, because it's basically the same level. So I think I might just do these off camera, because I've been finding that I kind of want to play Nioh, and here's one of the things about being a YouTuber that sometimes is both a blessing and a curse. So the blessing side of it is that you basically do something that you love as your job, which to me is more than a job, it's also kind of a passion, right? But at the same time, there are a lot of occasions where, you know, you get a game and you're just like, dude, I just want to play this game. And then you're like, but I can't because I have to wait to record in order to play it. Damn it. Slam your ass against that wall. But yeah, sometimes you do get that, like, oh man, I just want to, like, play a game, and then you have to record, and it's not always conducive playing a game and recording, because, like, I could get, say, 15 minutes in and then be interrupted because, like, my kid's around or something, whereas in recording it's like, no, you gotta record, and I can't be interrupted, otherwise we have a goddamn problem. I'm gonna have to murder someone. Definitely not my kid. Anyway, let's move on through here. Okay, it's actually closed off, which is good. So we can't go up there. So it's so far it's just been like a shorter version of a level that you've been through. And I'm assuming at the end I'm going to fight a more meaningful enemy or something. Do we have ninjutsu, by the way? Because if I have ninjutsu skills... Ninja skill points too. I believe you require 3 for the backstab, right? Is this the backstab? Yeah, sneak attack. Cleared mission, the way of the ninja novice. Okay, so no, I actually do have the points, I just don't have enough. Wonder if he's gonna run by his friend over there on his way up, and his friend's just gonna be like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, ah, like freaking death scream, ah! And his friend's just like, alright. Crazy John just like screaming up the hill. Ah! Why'd you dodge me? Oh, I didn't break it. I will now. There's no escaping. X-Man Adept. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Reputation level has increased. Ooh, big Axeman over here. And there might be a dude inside the cabin, so we're gonna pop him. We're gonna pop him in his face. There's something ahead of us? Oh, it looks like this is actually blocked off, so Axeman dude might be last dude. Wonder. I get a little bit too excited whenever the body drops. Because you can just see that I was going for that final hit, and that could have actually costed me. That guy have a helmet or not? Or is that his hair? I think that's his hair. Should be able to pop him. Oh, he looks pretty important. Almost boss-like, one could say. Damn it. Mission complete. So we can go forward through there, but we can also check out what's here. So this is what a side quest looks like. Okay. 7,000 Amrita. And a little bit of loot. Alrighty. It's an interesting way to break up the monotony, but we haven't... Oh, it is blocked off. Never mind. I was going over there to explore the rest. So basically your objective in these quests is just to finish off the boss. Pretty much every quest kind of ends in a boss or boss-like scenario, and then you just kind of move on to the next area. Cool. Alright, Nioh. What else have we got? Marvelous work. Just as I expected, the villagers were overjoyed. They certainly have met with a string of misfortunes as of late. Let's hope this was the last. Ah, I also got an axe out of that. You received the following titles: Rare Item Seeker. Reputation level has increased. Looks like you can repeat missions at your leisure as well. So if you enjoyed a particular level, what's that 1 out of 2? Ah, is that the number of developer... That's got to be the number of developer revenants, right? Like the number of trees? I mean, not trees, the number of swords? No, because it says, then there it says 2 out of 2. I don't know what that 2 out of 2 is supposed to be. Oh no, never mind, that's the... Forget about it. Forget I said anything. Never mind, reading way too much into things as I tend to do. Now, before we go into the actual next main mission, let's take a quick look at our gear, because we have not checked our gear throughout that entire mission. Things are still ordered by level, so that's good. We have the Foot Soldier's Spear, which we'll probably want to use. We have Bandit Axe that seems to deal considerably more damage, so I'll equip that. Now swap it up, and we have the Foot Soldier's Spear here with 94 damage. We'll want to swap that up as well. Every other weapon goes into being destroyed. Meanwhile, in the armor department, we have some new medium armor, although I gotta say, I didn't really mind the heavy armor as much as I thought I would. So I'm gonna stick with heavy, and I'm just gonna break everything else down, because we can always just craft more as well, so... We're going to go heavy, boys. We're going to go heavy. Although, for now, we're going to take this medium right here. Because it's got stats on it, where this thing doesn't really do much. This got stats, so... This one's even better, though. This one's epic. I'll take this. And then we'll break everything else down. Wait, is that light? No, that's medium. Arm guards, I will take... Now this is good. Although these are higher level, I almost want to like... Okay. Leg guards, medium, heavy. And our leg guards are really bad. Foot guards, aha! Heavy. Accessory 1, lightning charm, 15. This seems to be considerably better than whatever we have. I kind of want to just go with the highest defensive multiplier, even though it's a bad idea. But it just like kind of makes it easier for me to sort out through gear, particularly on those charm things, which are, you know. Toshigana matchlock. We have what seems like a better longbow. Although longbows, not a big deal. We don't use them all that much. So we can now go into the blacksmith. Break it down! Hit a shay! And we can also craft a piece of armor, since might as well. Disassemble all. Select everything. Disassemble all. Yeah, we're gonna go straight on heavy. And then if things go bad, we can always just pick up more armor, or we can always come back and just craft new armor. There's lots of options. Disassemble all. So I do want to craft at least 2 pieces of gear here. Select all. And select all. Break. So I do want to forge armor, and particularly the armor that we... Wish there was a... Can I? Okay, at any point in time I can open this up. So the pieces of armor we want is head. No, not head. We want a daw. We want this. We want the chest piece. So we want to craft the chest piece right here. So forge armor, chest piece, archer garb robe. This is medium. I want the heavy. This. Level 13 unusual armor, heavy daw. Seems we have enough stuff to do it, so... Craft it up with the best materials we can possibly have, yes. Is why the hell not? Forge. Yes. Now, can I instantly equip it? Latest masterpiece. Trophy earned. You've received. Add to inventory storage. Equip. The weight of your equipment currently exceeds your maximum limit. Well, I guess we have to put some stamina in now, don't we?
Matadozo.
Matadozo. I'm assuming that blacksmith... I'm not blacksmith. I'm assuming that stamina is what we need, right? So level up. Some stamina, and that'll do the trick. We're going to be, like, pretty much on the verge. And I want some strength as well. Rita needed for next level. Actually, not too bad, so we'll get some of that as well. But we're going to be running low on stamina. Although stamina... Can't say that I can complain about stamina just yet. How's our spirit doing? Like, what do we need next? We need 1 more point in spirit and we'll get close combat, key reduction, critical. Not sure exactly. There's a lot of stats in this game that I just don't know what they are. I just don't understand the description of the stat. But we are pretty much full. We spent all of our stuff and it's time to move on to the next mission. Kyushu region. Welcome, Hanzo. It is good of you and your friend to come. Sir William, was it? This is Kuroda Kenbei speaking. Sir William, was it? I am told that you have a certain measure of skill in dealing with yokai and monsters. It is with these abilities in mind that I have a favor to ask. My son, Nagamasa, has gone off to defeat a band of rogues, and I have not heard from him since. I would go to his aid myself, but my body is not what it once was. Will you go and save my son in my stead? Go we shall. In the north of the Kyushu, beneath the mountains of Nakatsu, lies a complex warren of limestone caves created by eons of erosion. Bold rogues make their home in its shallowest levels, but even they fear to tread upon its deepest depths. And I've once again distracted myself to the point where this episode is running quite a bit long, even though we didn't really achieve much, so I kind of feel bad about it.
Cat clock. Hanzo's ways are curious indeed.
長政と申す者の守護霊の気配はよく知っておるぞ。
Even cats speak in these lands.
わしがついてやろう。我ら守護霊は人の信心より生まれし忍玉。そして荒ぶる妖怪は人の怨念より生まれた荒玉。生きとし生けるものすべてはこの二つの均衡の上に成り立っておる。しかし長く続く戦乱がため新玉の力は勇ましい。妖怪が世にばっこしておるのじゃ。これでこの国の言葉も聞き取れるようになろう。感謝せ。
I'm confused. Did the cat teach us how to speak Japanese? Since the presence of a strong one. Follow it, it will lead to Nagamasa. But I think we're actually going to call this episode here because I need to keep myself in check. Because like otherwise I'll just play through the whole game in one long friggin' 5-hour long episode that nobody's going to watch. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I know that a lot of these episodes are going to contain stuff where it's just me learning certain mechanics and whatnot. And that is because I want you guys to kind of see what it's like, you know, starting up the game, learning how the game works. I kind of feel like that is a part of the learning experience itself, which some of you might enjoy, some of you might not, which is why there's the option to skip ahead. You can always just skip ahead through the boring parts that you personally don't like. But I want to make this playthrough as close to the real thing as possible. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Once again, if you are enjoying the playthrough, hitting that like button is the best way to show it. Leaving me comments in the comment section, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff. Just bear in mind, if I still happen to be playing the game by the time I start publishing these videos, most likely I can't read those specific comments because I'm always scared of like getting spoiled because it's happened before with other games. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.